You know, some reprints hit harder than others. Today I'm going to show you some cards that were reprinted and then they utterly collapsed. What's up guys, Mattcaster Mage here. If you do enjoy my videos, please leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Today we're going to talk about reprints that once they were reprinted, they utterly collapsed. Now some of these reasons are the fact that they were either not played as much as they were before, or they were in a format like Modern which isn't as popular as it used to be, or there's just way too much supply and it doesn't meet the demand. All of these are a factor when it comes to these cards that have utterly collapsed. We're going to start our list off here. Ruined Halo. Now this card approached near $40 before it utterly collapsed, and I'm going to show you this card amongst many others that are almost worthless now. Let's take a look. Ruined Halo, and this is the original printing of this card from Shadowmoor, currently sitting at 96 cents for its market price, and its average price is 92 cents. Even the original foil from Shadowmoor is only $3. As you can see here, its all-time high was $49.99, and that was on January 11th, 2018. This card did have a few reprints from Ultimate Masters, The List, and Corset 2021, and all of them are under $1, with the cheapest version being the List copy sitting at 33 cents, and as you can see as well, it's not being played in any recent decks. And it used to be a good sideboard card for control decks in the Modern format, but now those decks aren't doing too well, and the format in general isn't as played as Pioneer or Commander. So this card really doesn't have a home at the moment, and that's why it's so cheap. Ignoble Hierarch from Modern Horizons 2. This rare is currently sitting at $2.52 for its market price, and its average price is $3.47, and its all-time high at pre-release was $80. Man, the expectations for this card were way too high. And another thing to consider is that this card is in Jund colors, and Jund in Modern is just not doing well anymore. It used to be a very popular deck, but it has since slipped away in popularity. This card also had a showcase version of it released, and that card is currently sitting at $3.10. It is seeing a little bit of Modern play in Golgari decks, Legacy, Zoo, and Elves, but still there's not a heavy amount of demand, and also Modern Horizons 2 is printed demand, so a lot of those cards' prices did not hold at pre-release. And now Noble Hierarch from Conflux. This is the original printing of this card. It's currently sitting at $11.07 for its market price, and its average price is $13.49. Yes, this card still has some value, but compared to its all-time high at $84.30 on March 28, 2018, it's crashed quite significantly. One of the main reasons why is because this card was seeing a lot of play in Modern Humans decks, and that deck has pretty much went away completely. It did have a few other versions of it printed, like the Double Masters version, which is actually the cheapest, currently sitting at $10.80. That was also the most recent printing of this card. The most expensive would be the Judge promo version, sitting at $119, but still, this card has crashed quite significantly from its all-time highs. Another Modern staple, currently sitting at $4.69 for its market price, and its average price is $4.80, and that card is Goblin Guide. This card used to be so expensive. In fact, at its all-time high, it was $44.99 on February 4th, 2016. This card was seeing a ton of play in Modern Boros burn decks, Gruul burn, and it still sees some play in red deck wins decks in the Modern format. The cheapest version of this card is the Double Masters version, currently sitting at $4.22. The most expensive version of this card is the Grand Prix promo, sitting at $14.39. Still a significant drop from its all-time highs. Another card that was seeing a ton of Modern play, Thalia, Guardian of Thraben from Dark Ascension, currently sitting at $2.56 for its market price, and its average price is $2.56. This card's all-time high was $21.49 on November 28th, 2017. This card had a recent reprint from Innistrad Crimson Vow, and that version of the card is even cheaper, sitting at $1.54. This card still sees a lot of play though in legacy decks like Stacks, vintage decks like Humans, but the main reason why this card has went down is not just the fact that it's seeing less play in the Modern format, but also the fact that it was printed in a standard set. So there's just too much supply out there. Even though there is demand for this card, the supply is just too overwhelming, hence the massive crash. Atarka's Command from Dragons of Tarkir, currently sitting at $1.85 for its market price, and its average price is $1.92, and this card's all-time high price was $17 on October 3rd, 2015. It was seeing a lot of play in Modern decks, especially as a sideboard option in burn decks, It was also recently reprinted in Double Masters 2022, and that version of the card is sitting at 99 cents. It does still see a little bit of play in Gruul Blitz in the Pioneer format, and also modern decks like Red Deck wins, but I don't think this card's price will ever get back to its all-time highs. Now, this card was a beast in the standard format when it was out from Gatecrash Boros Reckoner, currently sitting at 52 cents for its market price, and its average price is 80 cents for the original Gatecrash copy. Its all-time high in standard was $25.85 on February 18th, 2013, and that card has crashed quite significantly. This card is not being played in any recent decks, and it's had a few reprints like Modern Masters 2017 sitting at 74 cents, the Mystery Booster version sitting at 64 cents, and the Guilds of Ravnica Guild Kits version sitting at 65 cents. The last card I wanted to show you guys was another card that was seeing a ton of play in the standard format, Torrential Gearhulk from Kaladesh. This card is sitting at $1.83 for its market price, and its average price is $2.89, and its all-time high price was $37.95 on October 16th, 2016. This card is seeing a little bit of play right now in Pioneer and Izzet control decks as well as Grixis control, and it hasn't actually had any real reprints. There was a Master Series version of it released in Kaladesh, and that version of the card is sitting at $71.07 because it is a collector piece, but I don't think that this card is going to ever get back to its price of over $30 anytime soon, and it's definitely a warning when it comes to buying cards at all-time highs, because when they rotate out of a format or they get a reprint, potential that the cards will crash in price. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's list. Let me know, did you buy any of these cards at their all-time highs? I'd love to hear your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. This is definitely a warning to players and collectors alike. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. With that being said, leave a like down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Use code Mattcaster for 5% off your order from Face to Face Games, Canada's largest Magic the Gathering store. Qualified orders get free shipping Canada-wide. Use our code anytime you shop at Face to Face Games to support the show and get the cards you need at a discount.